Tiger-Dillo. Sorry, Tiger-Dillo. Whew, God, that's an unfortunate name, boy. That's unfortunate. It's a 2-mana creature. That's a 4/3. That was Zhao the Moonslayer. Rare. Again, we all know Zhao. Most of us don't like him. He is the new Blood Moon, for obvious reasons. He is a 2-mana legendary human soldier creature. 2/2 power, because he's a piece of shit.
Let's go.
Alright, hello, welcome back. We will be starting with red this time. I want to try alphabetical order. So we will start with Avatar Roku, but he's a saga on the other side. So let's start with Legend of Roku. 3-chapter saga, 4 mana, 2 red, 2 colorless. First part, exile top 3 cards of your library. Until your next turn, you may play those cards. Chapter 2, add a mana of any color. And final part, exile Legend of Roku. It transforms into Avatar Roku. You'll see on screen here. Again, these avatars are super strong. This one has Firebending 4, and then pay 8, create a 4/4 red flying dragon creature with Firebending 4, which is amazing. Next, we will have Boar-q-pine. It is a common, so not too much for it. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get some word count on it. So this could be pretty good going in standard. Next, we have Bumi Bash. Choose one. It'll either deal damage equal to the number of lands you control to target creature, or destroy target land, creature, or non-basic land. It's a 4-mana sorcery, so again, that's common. Next we have Combustion Man. It is a 5-mana legendary creature, human assassin, with 4/6. Whenever Combustion Man attacks, destroy target permanent unless its controller has Combustion Man, deal to them power damage equal to its power. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Next we'll move to Combustion Technique. Instant lesson, 2 mana, 1 red, 1 colorless. And Combustion Technique deals 2 damage plus the number of lessons in your graveyard to target creature. If that creature would die, you get to exile it instead. So that's pretty good. A good replacement for shock. We have Combustion Technique in its special art also next to it, which is part of that frame, so really nice, part of that scene. Next we have Crescent Island Temple. This is the red shrine, 4 mana for a legendary enchantment shrine. That's 3 colorless and the red. And when it enters, you create 1/1 red monk creatures with prowess equal to how much shrines you have, and when a shrine enters, you create a one of those tokens as well. Again, 1/1 and prowess, that's pretty good, especially in this current meta, but pretty solid. 4 maybe kind of high, but that's still good. Next we have Cunning Maneuver. Instant, 2 mana, 1 red, 1 colorless. Target creature gets 3/1 until end of turn, and you create a clue. Not bad. We have Deserter's Disciple, a 2 mana non-legendary creature. That's 1 red, 1 colorless for a 2/2 human rebel ally. Tap target creature you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Really nice. Next we have Fated Firepower. Again, that's one of our mythics. It's very strong, has another special art you'll see on screen. So it's X and triple red for an enchantment with flash. Enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. If a source would deal damage to target opponent or permanent the opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus the amount of damage equal to the amount of damage counters on it. So it amplifies damage by the 1/1 counters on it. So that's pretty good. Next we have our Firebender's Ascension. This is the fire version of it. So it is 2 mana enchantment, 1 red, 1 colorless. When this enchantment enters, you create a 2/2 red fire soldier creature token with Firebending 1, and whenever a creature you control attacks or causes an ability of that creature is a trigger. Put a quest counter on this enchantment. Then if you have 4 or more quest counters on it, you may copy that ability. That's really good, and you may choose new targets for the copy. So, really nice way to double that firebending trigger. That's a lot of mana. And of course we have the special art next to it in that black and white art for part of the Agni Kai scene. So again, pretty good. You have Firebender's Lesson, 1 mana instant with kicker 4. It's a lesson, so that's really good. Firebender's Lesson deals 2 damage to target creature. If the spell was kicked, it deals 5 damage instead. So, a little bit more if you pay more. We have Firebending Student, a 2 mana 1/2 non-legendary human monk with prowess, and Firebending X, where X is equal to its power. So, this is very strong, because if you play those palm spells or any spell with this, it increases its power, which gives you access to more mana, and at 2 mana, it is very good on a curve, especially in those spell slayer decks. It has this anime looking girl aesthetic, and again we have the special art up on screen, which looks really good, and there's a secondary art as well. So yeah, both these arts look amazing. Next we have Fire Nation Attacks. It is a 5 mana sorcery, 5 mana instant. Get caught up in the art there, where you create 2 red soldier tokens with Firebending 1, and has a flashback of 9. That's 8 colorless and 1 red. So kinda interesting. It's an instant speed. So again, that high cost isn't that high. If you're playing Firebending, you may be able to cast this during combat, and some of the mana you'll get for free while you attack. So very strong. And of course we have this amazing special art as well next to it. So it is a highlighted card, so we'll see if this possibly gets into scene play. We have Fire Cadets, a 1 mana 1/2 creature, non-legendary. It's a human soldier. This creature has Firebending 2 as long as there's a lesson in your graveyard. That's nice, and you can pay 2 to have this creature get +1/+0 until end of turn. That's also pretty good, but I think the broken thing with this will be giving it Firebending 2 as a 1-drop and getting access to that 4 mana on turn 2. So you might even be able to cast that other spell there that creates those 2 red soldiers on turn 3, or even something better like Fated Firepower. That's super strong. And with that, let's move on. We have Fire Nation Raiders, 4 mana creature. It's a human soldier with power 4/2, and it's non-legendary. We have Raid. When this creature enters, you may create a clue token, and that again, that's if you attack. So common. We have Fire Sages, an uncommon. Again, a 2 mana creature, 1 red, 1 colorless for a 2/2. Human Cleric, non-legendary, Firebending 1, and you put a 1 counter on this creature for 3 mana. That's 1 colorless and 2 red. Again, Firebending pays for this, so we have lots of those abilities, and that's pretty good. Next we have How to Start a Riot, an instant lesson for 3 mana. That's 2 colorless and a red. Target creature gains menace until end of turn, and creatures that player controls get +2/+0 until end of turn. Again, 3 mana, but playing Firebending, so this possibly getting casted for free and given a power boost, so we like those. And moving on, we have Iroh's Demonstration, another sorcery lesson, 2 mana, choose 1. It will deal either 1 damage to each opponent and creature, each creature your opponent controls. My bad, reading is essential. And it also deals 4 damage to target creature, or deals 4 damage to target creature. Okay, that's not bad. Decent removal there. We have Jeong, the Deserter, legendary human, rebel ally, 3 mana for a 2/3. It has Firebending 1, and an exhaust ability which you can only use once as long as it's on the field. So you can get around by blinking it, but typically you can only use it once with this creature. So put a 1 counter on Jeong, and when you next cast a lesson spell this turn, copy it and you may choose new targets. Alright, not bad. Jet's Brainwashing for 1 red, sorcery with kicker 3. Target creature can block this turn. If the spell was kicked, gain control of that creature until end of turn. Untap it and it gains haste, but you also create a clue token. So pretty good. It's a solid way to get through attacks and get those clue tokens. Nice. We have a Lightning Strike again with some amazing art, and it also has an alt art which I really like. Classic, 2 mana, 1 red, 1 colorless, instant, deals 3 damage to anything. Pretty simple. We have my Jaded Edge, a legendary 2 mana creature. That's a 1/3. She's a human noble with prowess and an exhaust ability again to put a double strike counter on her for 3 colorless mana. Again, that's not bad, that's pretty strong. Low to the ground, boosts itself, and double strike. Okay, that's nice. We have Mongoose Lizard as another common non-legendary creature. 6 mana for 5/6 with menace, and when its creature enters, deals 1 damage to any target. And it has mountain cycling for 2, so you can discard it for 2 mana and you can add a mountain to your hand. And of course, it's a Mongoose Lizard, just as the name says. We have the Price of Freedom, another sorcery lesson for 2 mana, 1 colorless, 1 red, allows you to draw a card and destroy target land or artifact an opponent controls, but they search for a basic land in return. It comes in tapped, but hey, what you can do. And again, this one says opponent, so it's not like as I came before, we just said land, because you can have always destroyed one of your own artifacts or your own lands to get another one in, to get an extra landfall trigger. So that's interesting. We have Ran and Shaw, a rare legendary dragon creature for 5 mana. That's a 4/4, so 3 colorless, 2 red. Firebending 2, flying. It has an active ability for 4 that boosts your dragons by +2/+0 until end of turn. And Ren and Shaw enters if once you cast them and there are at least 3 or more dragons or lesson cards in your graveyard, you create a copy that's non-legendary of Ren and Shaw. That's very good. And remember that Firebending ability is adding 2 red mana, so you're basically paying 2 to use the ability to boost other dragons. So that's pretty nice. We also have the very good field note drawing next to it there. Hope you're enjoying that. And of course, we have Redirect Lightning, instant, lesson, 1 mana. In addition to paying its cost, you can either lose 5 life, or pay at 5 life rather, or you pay 2 additional mana for colorless, and it allows you to redirect the target of any spell or ability with 1 target. Again, this may be stronger than you think, because you might be able to redirect a very crucial instant or sorcery even ability that may be game ending. Like there is that blue mythic that allows you to take control of your opponent's turn. I would pay 5 life to take control of my opponent instead. That's really good actually. So yeah, you make them take control of their own turn. And of course you have that beautiful redirect lightning art with Zuko. And we move on to another common. We have Rough Rhino Cavalry, 5 mana creature, non-legendary. It's a human mercenary with 5/5, Firebending 2, and an exhaust ability for 8 mana, 8 colorless, where you put 2 counters on this creature and it gains trample for the turn. Okay, I guess that's a decent payoff, not the best. We have Solstice Revelations. It's a instant lesson for 3 mana. That's 2 colorless and a red, allowing you to exile the cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Then it allows you to cast that card without paying its mana cost if the spell card's mana value is less than the number of mountains you control. So if you don't cast that card, put it into your hand. That's a real mouthful. It also has flashback, meaning you cast from the graveyard for 6 colorless and 1 red. But essentially what that means is, once the spell costs less than how much mountains you have, you get it for free. If it's bigger than how much mountains you have, you get it to your hand. Win when I say, win when I say. And again, instant, so with Firebending, you could potentially cast this for free. So I like that. I like that a lot. And it makes whatever cast come at instant speed as well. So that could be potentially game breaking. I'll be making a few of these and doing some testing. So with that, let's move on. We have another mythic here in the form of Sozen's Comet. Firstly, look how nice the first one looks, and look at the amazing arts we have of this. Each of them is really, really good. So it comes with that foretell mechanic, which during your turn you may cast it for 2 mana only if you foretell the spell. So meaning, if you foretell it this turn for that 3 mana, that 2 colors and a red, it goes into exile, and at any other point where you could have cast it, you can now pay 2 colors and cast it. So you can put it away for later and wait away from getting your opponent, get rid of it, and disruption and all that. And you're wondering why that would be so good? That's because each of your creatures gain Firebending 5 until end of turn. Just imagine adding 5 mana after every little token you have. Even if you're playing just little fucking goblins, or you're playing a hybrid deck with the rabbit that keeps making more rabbits. Hey, apparent. Almost unlimited mana. And of course we have the Phoenix Sozen that keeps your red mana active as well. So the combination of these two mythics would be amazing. Really, really good. And of course we have that comic, and we have the special art that looks so good with him holding this fireball. That's nice. Next we have Cave of Two Lovers. It's a 3-part saga. 4 mana in red, 3 colors, 1 red. First part, you create 2 1/1 white ally tokens. Alright, then you search your library in second chapter for a mountain or cave, reveal and put it into your hand. Of course you shuffle, and then last part, the Earthbend tree. That's interesting. That tells that old story from the anime, so I still like that. Next we have the Last Agni Kai. Again, key part of the story with Zuko and his sister Azula, and of course we have the scene with the Agni Kai and the special Agni Kai part of that scene. And there you go, that amazing black and white art. So what does it do? 2 mana instant, 1 red, 1 colorless. Target creature you control fights target creature opponent controls. If that creature deals excess damage this way, add it all as red mana, and until end of turn you don't lose unspent red mana during steps or phases end, meaning until your end phase. If you use it in main phase 1 or in your standby phase, you keep the mana all the way down to your end phase. That's pretty good. That's really good. Power over power. And next we'll move on to Tiger-Dillo. Sorry, Tiger-Dillo. Whew, God, that's an unfortunate name, boy. That's unfortunate. It's a 2 mana creature. That's a 4/3. That is 1 colorless, 1 red. That's really big for 2 mana. Cat Armadillo. This creature can't attack or block unless you control another creature at 4 or greater power. Okay. That's not bad though. That's not bad though. We have Treetop Freedom Fighters. That's a 3 mana non-legendary creature with haste. Human Rebel Ally, 2 power, 1 toughness. When it enters, you create a 1/1 ally creature token. Alright. We have Twin Blades. It's an equipment artifact for 3 mana, 2 colorless and a red. It has flash, so anytime you can play it. It also has equip 2 and it gives the creature +1/+1, but when it enters, you attach it up to target creature you control, and the creature gains double strike until end of turn. Again, with the Firebending add-in mana, this is a very good sneak attack. You can get in there, and of course the Firebending pays for the cost of this. So Firebending looking to be like the strongest mechanic in this set, if not second behind Earthbending. Next we have Tai Li, Artful Acrobat, a legendary creature, human performer for 3 mana, 2 colors and a red, for a 3/2 with prowess, and when she attacks you may pay 1. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. Pretty good fun, come on, pretty good. We have War Balloons, a 3 mana artifact vehicle, that's 4/3 with crew 3, And flying, for 1 mana you can put a fire counter on the vehicle. As long as you have 3 or more fire counters on it, it's an artifact creature, meaning you don't have to crew it. And again, putting a fire counter is easy because Firebending gives you free mana once you attack. Damn, this is... Whew, these are looking really, really strong. No wonder if I nation attack. If I was destroyed, I might have killed people too. Take over everything. We have Wartime Protesters. It's a non-legendary human rebel ally. 4 mana for a 4/4. It's also a rare, so it has 3 colors and red for that. Has haste, and whenever another ally you control attacks, put a 1 counter on this card. On that card, sorry, so it makes your other stuff bigger. Okay, and gains haste until end of turn. When another ally enters, you put a 1 counter on it and it gains haste. Oh, okay. Alright, this could be a bold problem. Ally haste and boosts. Of course, had a borderless treatment because they're expecting a lot of use out of this. We have Yuyan Archers, 2 mana creature, non-legendary. Human Archer, that's 3/1 with the reach, and when it enters, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. It's a common, so you can't take too much from that. We have Zhao the Moonslayer, rare. Again, we all know Zhao, most of us don't like him. He is the new Blood Moon, for obvious reasons. He is a 2 mana legendary human soldier creature, 2/2 power, because he's a piece of shit. Menace, non-basic lands into tapped. Pay 7 to put a conquer counter on Zhao, and as long as he has that counter on him, non-basic lands are mountains. That's pretty good, and he's not firebending though, so that's really interesting. Again, just a rare, but we'll see how that goes. Next, we will move on to Zuko, Exiled Prince, 4 mana, legendary creature, human noble, 3 colors on red for a 4/3 with firebending tree, pretty strong there, and exile top card of your library, and you may play that card this turn for 3 mana, meaning he just uses firebending mana to do that when he attacks. So yeah, and it's now once per turn, so you can see a lot of that getting used. But that 4 mana is a bit high, but we'll see. And with that, that's our last red card in the main set. So let me know what you think. Yes, it's a lot of cards, so I'll be doing the red jumpstart video a bit later. Thank you, I hope you all enjoyed, found it useful, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye now. And thanks for tuning in. Fuck me, fuck this game. Bye.